of Dave Niehaus Way and Edgar Martinez Drive. Welcome to T-Mobile Park. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the New York Mets taking on the Seattle Mariners. And on the mound now, Bryan Woo. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
Marcus Semien, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike one.
Ball, that's low.
For Marcus Semien, probably the biggest adjustment and improvement he's made has been on defense. Semien made 35 errors as a shortstop in 2015 with the Athletics, and by the time 2021 came around, he won a Gold Glove with the Blue Jays. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 1-2. And that skips in the dirt. Swing and he breaks his bat. That's a foul ball. 2-2 now. Semien waits. And a swing and a miss. One down. Check swing on the first pitch. Appeal down to first. No swing. The 1-0. And that one fouled off. The 1-1. And there's a foul ball.
That's a ball.
Just getting started here in Seattle. Swing and a ball lifted left field. That's out number 2.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Soto in the box here and fouls it off for strike one. 2 down, nobody on. Yeah, that's fouled off. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Keeps the inning alive, and now Francisco Lindor to the plate.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
That is good.
No problem beating out the infield hit right there. Good hustle getting down the line.
Francisco Alvarez swings through it for strike one. And a big swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Swings and misses, struck him out. We go to the bottom of the first, and taking the ball for the Mets, Freddie Peralta. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Very solid starters, able to repeat his mechanics on a consistent basis, which allows him to move through a lineup and get deep into a ball game.
Stepping in, Julio Rodriguez. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
On a line. And a lunging grab.
Batting second, the left fielder, Randy Arozarena.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a man aboard now with one away.
Batting third, the first baseman.
Here's Josh Naylor.
Josh Naylor.
This one in the air, center field. Taylor gets under it. And there's two down.
Batting fourth, the catcher, Cal Raleigh.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
In the dirt. Arozarena, the runner at first with two gone. That pitch gets the corner, and the count 1-2. In the dirt, blocked. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. Back at T-Mobile Park, on now to the top half of inning number 2. Brett Baty up now for the Mets. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. Oh, 0-2 now. Towards first, Naylor takes it himself and quickly one away in the second.
Batting seventh, the designated hitter, Bo Bichette.
Woo, he's the kind of starter that a lot of pitching coaches and managers as well really appreciate. Not a guy who's going to get himself into trouble by dancing around, by walking guys. Strike two.
Yeah, he throws strikes, and he's got the command to be in the zone, be effective, but just moving the ball around, getting the ball back from the catcher booth, and throwing the pitch.
Struck him out looking. And next for the Mets, Carson Bench. It's an interesting thing when you consider limiting walks. Is it more important today because of how many home runs are being hit?
No doubt. Keeping players off the base paths with the way the swings and the launch angles are today, the emphasis of hitting home runs is so huge. It's never been more important.
Yeah, I think the other part, though, as well, is it goes both ways, because I think that guys at times are more than willing to give up walks because they'll come back and strike the next hitter out. 2 down, nobody on. Up the middle, Donovan gets it to first, and that is the inning. Back here in Seattle, where Mariners fans are celebrating opening day following a season where they won their division for the first time in over 20 years.
An unforgettable season for these fans. They showed up big time. They also got to watch Cal Raleigh dump home runs all over the league, while the starting rotation led baseball in ERA and innings pitched.
If they can throw like that again this year, I'd expect to see them back in the postseason. The 1-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Back foot slider struck him out.
Batting sixth, the second baseman.
Now Brendan Donovan. In there, and it's 0-1. tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. On the ground right side. Whips it to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
Number 20, Luke Raley.
On the ground. And it stays fair. Can't glove it cleanly. And he'll pull into second safely.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
And the batter now, Patrick Wisdom. Man at second. Swinging a ground ball up the middle. Base hit into center field. In comes the first run of the game. It's 1-0 Mariners.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Ripped on a line to center. And that will end the inning. Back in Seattle, all set for the start of the inning. Mark Vientos up now for the Mets.
Hey!
And that is cut on and missed. No balls, 2 strikes.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Got him swinging for the K. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
That's off the mark. Ball 1. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. So up next for New York, Tyrone Taylor popped out to left his first time. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Swings through that.
Ball, that's outside. Ball.
Struck him out looking. And he strikes out the side. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the Mariners leadoff man, Julio Rodriguez. Oh, great stop. Throw to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Mariners, the left fielder, Randy Arozarena.
That one fouled off. And a foul ball. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 0-2 now. Got him. That K is his third of the game. Two down, base is empty. And now it's Josh Naylor. He's 0 for 1.
Inside, ball 1.
Naylor in his 7th season, 28 years old. And he was born in Canada. A sliding stop at short. Fires to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Back at T-Mobile Park, start of the 4th, Juan Soto up now for the Mets. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. The 0-1. This one belted, deep left field, on its way, gone. A shot to the opposite field. And we're starting over. On the ground to third. Fair ball. And it gets by him. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
All over that one right there. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Here's the catcher to hit, Francisco Alvarez. Base hit! Fires it to the plate. Safe! In comes the run from second. And a 2-1 ball game now.
Number 7, Brett Baty.
Foul ball there. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here on opening day. Foul tip straight back. And that squared him up in the mask. That didn't feel good. Stays alive. On the ground to second, might be 2. There's 1 on the Naylor.
You're out.
2.
I think 4-6-3 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play, but right there, very well done.
Bichette stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. And it's 1-1. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Swings over the top of that one.
Fooled on that pitch, got a little anxious, and now in a 2-strike count, he's going to have to widen out his stance, choke up on the bat, and really make sure he has pitch recognition before pulling the trigger.
And that is that. Bottom 4, now the Mariners catcher, Cal Raleigh. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 1.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
And the 0-2. Hit hard, base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
On the ground right side, 4, 6.
Yes, you're
3.
out.
And they turn the double play. Brendan Donovan up next for the Mariners. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Misses the zone and he gets him to chase. Home team down a run. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. In the air on the infield, Baden. And that ends the inning. Back in Seattle, we go to the top of the fifth. Carson Bench up now for the Mets. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And it's 0-1. This to center field. And a good start to the inning.
Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. He let it travel just enough. And now they've got some speed on first. So we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
The 0-1. That one is absolutely belted. And that gets down into the gap. Headed for the plate. And they lead by 2.
Back-to-back base hits. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Semien at the plate now, and that's strike 1. Man at second. Softly hit to third. Sends it to first. One away here in the fifth.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front. Rolled over it. Put it on the ground.
And now Tyrone Taylor. Out to short. Crawford on the run. Sends it over to first. Nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Mets, the left fielder, number 22, Juan Soto.
Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning. And in this big spot, here comes Francisco Lindor. Lindor swings through that one. The Mets trying to break this one open. And we're at the top of the fifth. Fought off foul. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Toss to Naylor. They limit the damage here. We head to the bottom of the fifth. And stepping in for the Mariners, Luke Raley. This one in the air center field. Taylor settles underneath it. And there's one down.
These hitters are going to have to find a way to be a little more patient, see more pitches per at bat. Otherwise, that bullpen's not going to have to work over there, and it's going to be advantage pitching all game long.
Semien toss over to first. Home man for the fifth inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
Number 3,
J.P. Crawford up next for the Mariners. 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Up next for the Mariners, the center fielder, number 44, Julio Rodriguez.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. That one fouled hard the other way. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. The 0-2.
That's outside.
Peralta, the pitch. Swinging a drive, deep right field. Way back there. Has room, and he makes the catch. Back at T-Mobile Park, here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. Outside.
Oh, that's off the plate.
And
Ball
that's
two.
ball two. Swings through that one. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Strikeout number 8. So out of the bullpen for the Mariners, Bryce Miller.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Right side. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. 2 outs, base is empty. Bo Bichette up to the dish. Bichette, 28 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. The 1-0. On the ground, right side. Handles, throws to first. And Bichette is retired. Inning over. Bottom of the 6th, and stepping in for the Mariners, Randy Arozarena. Slapped hard the other way, but foul.
Well, these Mariners, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times.
Ball.
They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
Up the middle, and that's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Everything came together for him. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
That one is absolutely belted. And it's off the wall. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Ball, that's inside.
Up to bat next, lays off for a ball. And another ball.
That's out.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Fouled off. He was late.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
The 2-2. And there's a ball. The Mets trying to protect a 2-run lead here on opening day. This one in the air, center field. Taylor settles underneath it. He's got it. Runner tagging from third. Runner from third in to score. And they cut the lead to 2.
Number 8, designated hitter, Dominic Pinto.
Late swing, foul to the left.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
0-1. And fouled off. In the dirt, and an excellent job keeping it right there. Here's the 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The Mariners with the go-ahead run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. down and in, moved his feet.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
And a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Love how he became a really tough out with two strikes right there. Wasn't it? Elevate that one, but he sure.
Brooks Raley on the pitch out of the pen here.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So
Vientos takes it to the bag. Now 2 away. So digging in, Luke Raley, 1 for 2.
The right fielder, number 20, Luke Raley.
And that's outside. In the air to left center. Should be extra bases. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Back in Seattle, we go to the top of the 7th. Carson Bench up now for the Mets. And that one fouled off. Swings through that. He goes down looking.
Up next for the Mets, the first baseman, Mark Vientos.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
That's in there. That is strike 2. Got him. 2 down. Back to the top of the order now. Now it's Marcus Semien. 0 for 3 in this one. In the air, right field. And that'll do it. Set for the last half of the 7th. And stepping in for the Mariners, Patrick Wisdom. He was late there, strike 1. And that one fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. Bounce to the left side. Lindor. The throw to first, and 1 away in the bottom of the 7th.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
In the air, left field. Soto really on his horse for it. Misses the catch. The 0-1. Right back to him on the mound. Throws to first in time. And now it's Julio Rodriguez.
The center fielder, number 44, Julio Rodriguez.
Tied him up inside with that one.
Okay, swing now. He had his mind made up. As soon as that ball left the hand of the pitcher, he was going to swing at it.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. The Mets trying to hold a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Look out!
I know.
And it hit him.
Up next for the Mariners, the left fielder, Randy Arozarena.
Take Taking over on the mound for the Mets, Tobias Myers.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
This to third. Inning over on the ground out. Took just 2 pitches to finish the frame out of the bullpen. Back at T-Mobile Park, we're at the top of the 8th. Tyrone Taylor up now for the Mets. And a foul ball. Now the 0-1. Swinging a foul straight back. Battling here as he fouls it away. Got him swinging. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
The left fielder, number 22, Juan Soto.
First pitch swinging. Next offering is fouled back. Oh, and 2 now. Ground ball to the right side and a foul ball. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. 2 down, base is empty. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Liner caught at second. Back in Seattle and stepping in for the Mariners, Josh Naylor.
Number 12, Josh Naylor.
In the air to left center. Soto makes his way towards it. And there's one away.
Up next for the Mariners, the catcher, Raleigh.
Swinging a foul out of play. 0-1 now. Yeah, that's fouled off. The Mets holding on to a 1-run lead here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And here is Dominic Canzone. There's one. Goes to second. Safe there.
Up next for the Mariners, the second baseman, Brendan Donovan.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Soto under this one. And that is the inning. All set to start the 9th in this one. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. 0-2 now. Out to short. Fires over to first. And they get the leadoff man in the ninth.
To the Mets, the third baseman, number 7, Brett Baty.
Ball, that's down.
Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the ninth.
That's ball 2.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Well, when those hitters count, sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. In plenty of time to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the ninth. Running out of chances to pad the lead. Bichette now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Foul ball.
Man, this has been a real important inning in relief. I mean, so far, they've been doing a great job holding that deficit at 1.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Rodriguez on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And welcome back to the ballpark. Digging in, number 20.
Number 20, Luke Raley.
Fought off foul. 1-run game, bottom 9. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
The third baseman, number 35.
Fought off foul. The Mets trying to close out a 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. Ground ball up the middle. Semien toss over to first. Down to the last out for the Mariners. J.P. Crawford up next. Mariners. 1 for A.J. Minter. Gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So,
That hit him.
that
He
got
got
him.
first.
And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner
that's
on
off the
first
plate.
doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
Now a screamer into the outfield. And that's got extra bases written all over it. And a double puts runners at second and third with 2 out.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Did a strategy here. They issue the intentional walk, and that'll set up a force play at any base. Spot here, bottom of the ninth. Here comes the closer here in the ninth, Luke Weaver.
Definitely a huge at-bat in this game coming up right here. But with 2 outs, he's just got to focus on getting one batter.
Line drive, base hit. And crosses the winning run, and the Mariners walk it off and win it 4-3.
In this situation, this guy's looking to put the ball in play and find a hole somewhere. Well, he did exactly that. Drives into a very cool walk-off win.
What a life. It's true that they underestimate you. My life is real. So I'm fronting on them every chance I get, to be honest. Wavy hair, mystique. Up in this deep chain with some sick feet. Corner of 10th Street. Scoop me in the MPV. I'm holding big. Solo was vocalist maestro. This fish grease. Recipes. Polo. He see us. I was just with G. Just like Ryan E. Me and Preem, this history. Young ones, abuelas. Jesus candles, bodega.